Hey there, YouTube, and welcome to Randomize Black and White 1 with myself, AJ, and Tristan. Tristan stepped away for the moment, so he'll be back in a minute or so. We just finished doing a tier list, as you can see here on the screen. And I'm just going to summarize my S tier for you, the things I added from Generation 4. And then we're going to go into the new rules that we're using. Just kind of go over them, and then hopefully Tristan's back by then, and we'll randomize on screen. That way, you know, everything's kosher. And then we're going to get into it, and hopefully get up to, if not past, the catching tutorial. Would love to get past it because I love playing more Pokemon. That's always fun. But we will see. Obviously, this partially depends on when Tristan gets back. I think he'll get back within a reasonable time. But, yeah. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick. As you can see, Mewtwo, Butterfree, and Executor are still up top because they always will be. Everything else, it should be known, is basically just a ring below the upper echelon. They're all equally good. So I just it's easier to put them in order of just like Pokedex number, kind of. Or whatever order I think. I did make an addition where I added Jolteon up to S tier after thinking about it. Since Platinum, I realized, no, I would probably want a Jolteon on any team I can have Jolteon. So, there we go, Jolteon. I added Munamusharna and Sigilyph up here in the middle because I really do like them. And then we get into right here. We got Pignite, Emboar, Tepig, Serperior. Love them. Great starters. Oshawott fine. Oshawott, I think, is down in A. Maybe B. I think Oshawott and Dewott are in A. And then I don't care for Samurai, so I think he might be in like B tier, maybe C. I don't like Samurai. Oshawott and Dewott had a thing going on, and Samurai's like not that. Joltik and Galvantula are electric types that are blue and yellow and great, and I love them. Ferroseed and Ferrothorn obviously are Iron Ball Seed forever and ever in my heart because the Wonderlock that I did in Pokemon Shield, which is still, that series has my highest viewed video in it. Yeah, dude carried me. Electric is, I like it. Again, electric, blue and yellow. It does a funny little dance in Gen 5. It's great. I love Autumn, Deerling, and Sawsbuck. I love all the seasons, but I do like Autumn, Deerling, and Sawsbuck as the representation here. So that's, I mean, you know, they're great. I wish Sawsbuck had better stats so I could get more use out of it. But it's great. Same thing with Sock. I love Sock. I love the Bert and Ernie of Sock and Throw. I love it all, but they're just not quite strong enough for me to use. I was able to use it in my Black 1 run back in 2011, almost 15 years ago. We're going to hit the 15th anniversary of Black and White probably during this run. We're old. I love Druddigon, always have, and then I love Golett and Golurk a lot. Zekrom is, when I played Black and White, I wanted White because I liked Zekrom a lot more. I think it's cooler to have like a kind of like a mechanical looking dragon as opposed to just like a fox. But also Zekrom has arm motion, it looks like. and Reshiram kind of just like doesn't have elbows. He has right angles where his elbows would be. So I've always liked Zekrom a lot more, plus it's electric. And I need to have more electric representation in my tier list, my S tier. Genesect was my starter in Black 2 because I got that event and I used it. And then I stopped using it after a few gyms because I was like, it's actually a lot more fun to just run through with a very strong Pokemon like this. Keldeo was a very fun event in-game that I loved, so it's great. I also like its design. It's a blue guy. He's great. You'll see down here in A tier, I've got Ducklet and Swanna, who are, blue and yellow fellas that tell the story of the ugly duckling. I love that. I think that's great. Pythagoras and Zoroark and Yamask are down there. And then at the very bottom of the screen, I'm not scrolling down, but at the very bottom of the screen, you can see that I also added Braviary, the Lillipup line, as well as right after that, in the next row down, it starts with Mandibuzz. I love Braviary and Mandibuzz. I think they're great designs. I think they're great Pokemon. And if you put one on your team, you have a very good chance at just having a good team, at just boosting your team in general. Their pre-evolution forms, on the other hand, require patience. Patience I don't have when I am at or after the last gym in the game. So the decision to make those Pokemon evolve at like level 56, I think, maybe 58, always bugged me. I think just it's something to vamp a little bit more to give Tristan more time to get back. Back in 2011, I was kind of that kid that didn't like a lot of Generation 5 Pokemon for, I'm not going to say biased reasons, because it's not like I was biased towards any other generation, but it was certainly unfair reasons. I didn't like Vanillish because he was just ice cream. I didn't like Garbodor because it was just trash. Is just trash.
You were immature. That's okay.
Oh, Tristan's back. Okay. Yeah, I was immature. I've since grown to like a lot of Generation 5 Pokemon very quickly. With and before the release of Black and White 2, I was able to grow up. But Black and White 1, in preparation for this, I've been watching some videos like John Stone's Professor Oak challenges, as well as like his Black 2 and White 2 All Metals challenge, and his Pokedex stuff, as well as like just a bunch of like hidden tips and stuff in trivia for Black and White. Along those, though, I've seen a lot of people doing like Black and White like revives or revisited videos, where people have gone back and looked at their opinion of Black and White, and then at the very least, I don't watch the videos, but at the very least, the thumbnails frame it and the titles frame it as though they were wrong about Black and White. And I don't mean like, they were. It doesn't look like they're saying that they were wrong about just a few things, but they were kind of like, they were wrong overall. And that could be for them. That's great. But I do want to say I'm not one of those people. Overall, I don't think Black and White are good games. They have a good region. They have many good Pokemon. They do have great characters. And as far as Pokemon stories go, it's a great story. It's engaging. It does make you want to see the next part of the story. But a lot of design choices in Black and White, I feel like, were the wrong choices to make. For a quick rundown, and just leaving this to Pokemon, because I'll probably get into the other parts while we're playing them. I feel like Black and White 1, and I still feel this, has a very bad case of they wanted to put Kanto Pokemon in the game, but the entire point of Black and White was kind of like a soft reset, so they couldn't put them in the game. So you have like a good 15 Pokemon, maybe like 18 Pokemon in a row in the Pokedex that are like basically one-for-one niches of Kanto Pokemon to Unovan Pokemon. And that never sat right with me. Why would I ever want a Timber when I could have a Machop, except for the reason that I'm not allowed to have a Machop? Why would I want Sock and Throw if I was offered Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, other than I'm not offered Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan? Also, Sock and Throw can be found in the wild. Throw is in A tier, by the way. Just because I feel this way about a lot of the Pokemon does not mean that I dislike the Pokemon. But a lot of the Pokemon did not necessarily feel different enough to me from their Kantonian counterparts to sway my my opinion of whether they deserved to actually be in the game. And Unova has a lot of that. Every region has like starters, birds, rodents, and then maybe callbacks here, a Pikachu, and then callbacks here and there. But Unova went above and beyond in going, oh, why would we have Tauros when we have Tauros? Why would we have, Machop when we have Machop? And that's never changed. And that, to me, is a very... It is Pokemon. They're the Pokemon in the game Pokemon. Why would I not judge Pokemon for the Pokemon? The other part of that is that Unova also has a bad case of here are Pokemon that are very similar to Pokemon that do exist but look maybe bigger or more improved, but no, they're not evolutions because they're not related in any way. Obviously, the two frontrunners for this category are Bouffalanche, again evolved from Tauros, and Alomomola should have been evolved from Loftus. There are a couple more that I found through the tier list, but overall, it's just... I feel like Unova, in back in the day, 14 years ago, I felt the same way that Unova kind of painted itself into a corner of, no, we're not, we're new, we're different. Don't like look behind the mask. That's Timber, okay? That's Clink. So, a lot of those feelings I found still stay the same, but there have been certainly refinements, and I've been able to appreciate more Pokemon more. I'm on the screen. Another Pokemon that should have evolved is that Sigilyph should have evolved from Unknown. 100% should have done that, but it doesn't. But there are also a lot of Pokemon that genuinely like. You'll see that my S tier has doubled in height, in number of rows, since Platinum, since Generation 4. So there are a lot of Generation 5 Pokemon that I do genuinely like and enjoy, and I would love to have in my team. It's just, unfortunately, it's a numbers game. You have over 150 Pokemon that are completely new in the decks, and you have to make sure that people are going to like them. You also have to make sure that they play well. and some of them have severe power creep, and some of them have no power. So, my opinion on that hasn't changed. My overall opinion of Gen 5 has probably softened, as at least Black and White 1 is concerned. Black and White 2 are goated. They're top tier games, up there with Heart Gold, Silver, and they're just great. But Black and White 1 have a lot of, a randomizer fixes a lot of it, honestly. They have issues for sure. With that said, I kind of wanted to get that out of the way because I'm not going to do I didn't do a whole tier list for you, and the whole video tier list I had was over a long portion that I would have had to cut down to maybe 15 minutes. So right now I've got a 16-minute portion right here that it fits pretty well. So, with all that said, we're going to go into the new rules that we're using for Black 1, White 1. Oh, sorry for the flashback. First, rare candy hasn't changed, I think, at all. There was some concern with how... And let me make sure that you guys can see the rules. There was some concern with what would happen with like the dust clouds and especially, not events, but like the phenomenon in caves and whatnot, where you can find items in the caves that aren't on the floor. And the answer is 1. I don't think the game randomizes it. So the list here of all the typed gems as well as the stones are, I think that's just what they are in the game. 2, even if they were, getting a Master Ball or rare candy from them is not easily repeatable because there are at least 20 other items in that list that could be instead of that. So you would have to, you'd have to like find like 3 to 5 rare candies or Master Balls in a row in quick succession for it to activate the clause. The level caps have, they are what they are in relation to the game. All of our trainers are increased. All of our gym leaders are increased by 10%, so they're going to be higher than a base game. The level cap is for your ace. So your ace can get to level 15 for Chili Silent Crest. Your other Pokemon, they're capped 5 levels below your ace. Your ace doesn't have to be your starting Pokemon, but your other Pokemon are capped 5 levels below it. Because, we'll want to pick one challenging. And that seems like a fair way to be challenging. Because you can certainly strategize around a 5-level difference. Master Ball Claws, the only thing we've really changed is that your starter no longer counts against you for a legendary or pseudo-legendary. This mostly affects like me, because Tristan evolved into Registeel in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and I would not have been allowed to like keep the greatest members of my team if I had to keep Tristan, because we're kind of obligated to keep our starter Pokemon. So having that evolve into a legendary Pokemon and then getting like Master Balls in a shop just doesn't feel fair. Points, we have a lot more points here. We have the gym leader and gym leader type stuff. We have your eggs and evolutions and hatching. We've added a few more item collections. Obviously, plates and stab set, but now Gen 5 introduces typed gems that are consumables. You do have to have one of each type in the bag at the same time for the completion to count towards points. You can't just say, hey, I picked up a flying gem back 3 caves ago, and then I used it with acrobatics, and I haven't picked one up since, but it still counts, right? No. You have to have them in the bag at the same time before you can consume them. And then you'll get the points and you can consume, and then you can start consuming them because you got the points, and these are only points that you get one time. Incenses, evolutionary hold items, which we have a list of items like that. I don't think we have like a straight list, but given how much it came up in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I don't know if it's going to matter too much. But evolutionary stones plus the Everstone, the power EV training items, power weight, brace, anklets, lens, all those. And then the scope lens, wide lens, and zoom lens, different lenses. Your flutes, which don't do anything in game anymore, that sucks, but they do sell to maniacs. And I think all 5 are still in: red, blue, yellow, black, white. The choice scarf, lens, and band. Your icy rock, heat rock, damp rock, and sandstorm rock. Those are all in. Your adamant orb, Grisius orb, lustrous orb, as well as the soul dew. Those are all in. And then everything else is pretty much the same. The ending for this game, since there's no battle frontier or battle facility like it, is that after you catch your Kirim, whatever your Kirim ends up being, and you've captured the 6, I think, fugitive sages with Looker after you've beaten the Elite Four and Ends Castle, then you rematch the Elite Four. That way you can battle Alder, and then whoever does that first beats the game and gets these 6 points. Now notice up here it does say 1 champion rematch. You are allowed to rematch the champion post-game as many times as you want. You only get points for it the first time, and you only beat the game for it if you have done the other 2 steps. YouTube, if you just heard that, that was my dog probably moaning at a dog outside. Anyways, Smartest Dex hasn't changed, and it probably never will because that's just a really fun thing to have. Nerfs. Nerfs have changed. Before that, our checkpoints have also changed because of the nerfs. So we're only doing the catching tutorial and the Elite Four. Those are the only 2 checkpoints that we have to do together. Everything else, and that's Elite Four for the first time. If you're going to do it for beating the game, you don't have to. But those are only 2. Everything else, as you go in through Unova, that's up to you. Do it at your own pace. Nerfs have changed. So 2 matches ahead of second place is what we had last time. That system was a little bit flawed in that it didn't cause nerfs to appear often enough, in my opinion. But it also meant that the nerfs, well, we don't have like all nerfs be deadly, so the nerfs weren't as strong because they couldn't appear as often. So we've added a clause that says if you're also 5 points ahead of second place, i.e., and I'm just going to throw this out there, not naming any names, i.e., you get a shiny Pokemon as your starter Pokemon, then you get a nerf. Also, if you take off a nerf that was acquired through these 5 points, and then you get 5 more points, then you get another nerf. So it's 5 points, and then it's going to be 2 points that are not gym related, and then 5 more points. So you have a span of 7 points to give people time to catch up in terms of points. And they'll last outside of battle until the others catch up in badge numbers, or you take them off, or the other 2 people can decide that you've they've been under no consumable items long enough that you can use items again. If multiple nerfs are applied, they get taken off in the order that they're applied. That's not changing. Nerfs that were put on by the 5-point system cannot be removed by badges. They can't be removed by beating a gym in first or second place. They have to be removed by getting 2 points anywhere else, which there's a lot of points to get them from. Well, minus these 2. So, yeah. And then, like I said, we've changed the checkpoints up. We haven't changed any nerfs at all. We were thinking about changing one, but no. And we'll do the same thing that we did last time, where we roll a dice, 1 through 11. We'll do that on the screen whenever it becomes applicable. I just remembered that we have to do before we randomize the games, we have to do our starter bands. So, AJ, if you wouldn't mind reading off what Pokemon you have in your starters.
Okay. Haxorus.
Let me find them. Alright.
Embor.
Alright.
Braviary.
I might be wrong in this, but was one of the banned starter types actual starter Pokemon?
No, we didn't say anything about that.
Just legendaries and supers.
Yeah.
Okay. You're towing the line with Haxorus.
He's not a pseudo, he's fair.
Alright.
Excadrill.
Where are you, buddy? There you are.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay, Crocodile.
YouTube, you can see that AJ put more Generation 5 representation than I did.
I told you about that.
Yeah. You told me on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Galvantula.
That's a good one. I'm a fan. And one
Golork.
There you are. All right, Tristan. How about your 7?
Duramaka? Duramaka? Let me out here. Duramaka. Yep. Roggenrola?
Is your mic okay?
Maybe.
You sound kind of far away. All right, I got rock and roll.
Okay. What about now?
Doesn't sound like it changed.
That's not good.
You still sound like
Hold on.
kind of distant or echoey.
Do you want me to
Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on.
All right, we'll be right back in a second, YouTube. All right, YouTube. He fixed his mic. Sounds different now. All right, Darmok and rock and roll.
Maybe.
Honestly, you sound different on that.
Okay.
That'd be up to you to decide.
Where is... There it is. Let's see... Krabby?
Ooh.
Heck yeah. There he is.
Next Hypno.
That does not help. All right, Krabby.
see, other S tier. Victory Bell.
All right.
How many more do I need?
3.
3.
3? Okay. Sandile.
Hey.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I can't think of the Torchic.
All right.
Mhm.
Magmar.
Magmar.
Of course.
Can't believe you didn't go Pinsir.
Well, I thought I had 2 more. And Pinsir would have been my next one.
You want to swap
Nope,
out in
that's
Pinsir
7.
last minute?
No.
Tristan,
Alright.
you won last time, so you're going to start us off. And we're going to go Tristan bans AJ, who bans me, and then I'll ban Tristan, and then I'll ban AJ, who bans Tristan, who bans me.
Okay. I don't like the electric spider, buddy. Get that out of here.
Hey, not the
Alright.
boog.
I don't like spiders, man.
You're not the one using it.
I love Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, neither are you.
All right, AJ, who am I shooting to death?
I'm not gonna do it to you. Get rid of the skitty.
Okay. That's I'm not gonna say good because I think I could have made it work. You know, you can catch Pokemon, but moonstones are not guaranteed. Tristan, I'm gonna say I think I'll let my grudge remain. We're getting rid of that mag. I think it remains. AJ, I'll get rid of your actual factual starter Pokemon.
Oh.
You gotta earn that, buddy.
All right, Tristan. I'll take off your Krabby.
Oh.
Alright, Tristan, who am I killing, and why is it your fault?
That's a good question.
Who am I gonna look into the eye as I suffocate their life force?
Who are you taking? I'm taking one of yours, right?
Yes.
That's why I'm asking you who I'm killing.
Ferroseed.
Oh.
Iron Ball Seed.
Ball seed, rip him. Salute. 07. Alright, Tristan, now you get to shoot one of AJ's. Call it sniper.
Oh, Gollum. Get rid of them.
Who?
Aw. Golork.
Golork.
AJ, I know. He said gold.
Yeah, okay.
That's an actual Pokemon. Don't give me that.
Is it really? Oh.
Oh my god! This is the guy.
This is episode 0, Tristan. Why are you gonna make me start this in episode 0?
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, AJ. Call the shot.
Kakuna.
Alright. You know what, Tristan, for that, you don't deserve any Gen 1 Pokemon.
Oh,
Oh.
both Gen 1 are gone. All 3 Gen 1 are gone.
Yeah. And AJ will get rid of the burb.
Ah! Okay. I'll get rid of Torchic.
AJ, okay. I like that AJ tried to kind of save me, so to speak, from Skitty and Kakuna. And then Tristan was like, "Oh, I see like an ounce of appreciation for this thing." Let's smother it.
Yeah. Well, I would use some of y'all like the starters I'm choosing to ban for y'all are starters I would use. So like, if I can't have them, y'all can have them. You know?
Well, you didn't choose them. We had
Because you're only allowed
pictures last
7.
time.
You're only allowed 7.
Yeah. That we're not
You had
doing this for like an
2.
hour.
You had 2 weeks to choose 7.
I chose my 7.
You had an
I'm happy with
entire
my
season.
7. I'm happy with my 7. Those didn't make my 7, so y'all can't have them either.
Okay, well, what else can't I have?
Oh, you can't have that milk tank.
Let's try to sneak in a nice good early game, Mon.
Yeah, we know.
And extra drill. I don't like that.
Oh, screw you!
It's a good typing, but I will say one thing that makes Extra Drill particularly powerful is its ability plus move pool, both of which are fucked up in the randomizer, so that's why I chose an Extra Drill.
I still like him.
It's good. He looks
Alright,
good.
who am I choosing? Who am I choosing
You
for?
are banning one of me.
Sandshrew.
He's just a little guy. Tristan. I don't. Let's see. I don't think I want you having a fire type.
Dang. All 3 fire tops gone. All 3 Gen 1 gone.
Both both of y'all starters are gone. AJ, I think you get crocodile. I don't want you to have a dragon type so early. Alright, AJ, you choose Tristan's starter, and then Tristan will choose my potential starter.
I don't like overlap, so no Sandile.
Oh. Funny. You could be the better trainer.
Your starter butters will be Eevee.
Alright, lots of potential.
Yeah.
Alright, fellas, we have our list. We have our starters. We have our rules. YouTube, I'm going to pause us real quick so we can get the randomizer set up. We'll be right back with that. And then after that, we'll get into the game. And I think at this point, we're probably just going to get to the catching tutorial and stop for the day. So episode 1 next week should start with real, actual, factual gameplay. So we'll see you in a second, YouTube. YouTube, welcome back. We are going to randomize it. YouTube, you don't really understand that I make Tristan look better than he is. I've got quite the fucked up pupitar here. I guess all of our graphics are fucked up, a little salt and peppery. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Anyways, we're actually going to get new Pokemon. We're going to load the preset. So now I got Paris.
I think I did it right.
I think so. You got a new Pokemon. But that's also where we're going to go through all this stuff to look at the settings.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now about the Pokemon looking chunky.
Yeah, like the people look like the Microsoft Paint spray paint can. And just like 1 or 2 clicks of white. Hey Tristan, you want to change those settings, buddy? You want to hit the load settings button, and then you want to pick the with the boys V1W1. There we go.
Fish shark.
I'm proud of you. All right. So like normal, base stats and types are unchanged. Abilities are completely randomized. We allow Wonder Guard. We combine duplicate abilities like White Smoke and Clear Body. Rough Skin and Iron Barbs.
Insomnia
Wolfbreaker,
and what is it? The other one.
Bottle Spirit.
Yes.
You just hover over it to see. Each Pokemon gets at least, each Pokemon gets at least 2 abilities. Actually, no, each Pokemon gets 2 abilities, and I think they still get a hidden ability. I don't know if the hidden ability is guaranteed.
Yeah.
And we ban bad abilities like minus plus anticipation, forewarn. Frisk. I mean, Frisk isn't good battle-wise, but I don't know. I think. I guess Frisk is really. It could be good. Evolutions are random, but regular evolution levels. No convergence. So, no 2 Pokemon will evolve into the same Pokemon.
Oh!
Yeah. So when I was talking earlier, and I said that I might be able to remove that wording of like per line, an extra evolution past 3 per line. I might be able to remove that. This is why. But we'll also see if we like it or if we don't.
Yeah.
I think we'll like it. I will say, evolutions can still go to like 5 or 6 and beyond. I was talking to AJ, and I was like, one of my starter Pokemon for that were like, I think they evolved like 6 times. Impossible evolutions are allowed. This means that trade evolutions will evolve via level up one way or another. Day-night evolutions are changed as well if there's not a day-night cycle. I think day-night is also changed anyways. I want to say Umbreon and Espeon evolved differently. Except when I was looking through logs in my tests. Oh no, actually this one, because I removed time-based evolutions. Dumb. Since, we play at the twilight hours, it makes sense to remove these. And I can look up how they evolve. Starters. Our starter Pokemon are random, and then mine is Eevee.
Crocodile.
AJ's is Crocodile. And Tristan, are you awake, buddy?
I'm here.
Okay, head over to the starters tab. And switch Ferroseed out for
Where's Dragonrola?
Should be near the top of Gen 5.
Did you say where's Dragon Ropa?
Danganronpa.
Hello?
Near the top, Tristan. You're going near the bottom.
Okay, I don't know the... Okay.
Right there.
I got it!
Ugh.
You see what I mean? Oh, not right now. Everything else, we have our Shack Pokemon, our random completely, trades, our risk given and different names and items, are held. All that's good. Moves and move sets. Guaranteed 3 moves at level 1. Every move is random. Moves are updated to Generation 8. However, that is only like for power and stuff. It doesn't actually mean that rapid swim will increase your speed, nor will teleport do anything in a trainer battle. Oops. Well, that can's empty. Faux Pokemon are type themed for gyms in Elite 4 only. YouTube, I'll be right back. Alright. Yeah, trainers and leagues. Boss trainers have an extra 2 Pokemon. Important trainers have an extra 1, so that's stuff like your rivals and team admin and stuff like that. Excuse me. The rival will carry their starter up throughout the game. Alternate forms are allowed. Randomizing trainer names and classes for those of us that have put the effort in to make new ones. Levels are increased by 10%. Battle style random, so we'll have some battles that wouldn't normally be double battles that have potential to now be double battles.
Oh.
As well as triple and rotation battles. So that's fun. Wild Pokemon. 1 per map. And split by encounter. So, a tentacle encountered while surfing will replace a different Pokemon than a tentacle encountered while fishing.
Ah.
Catch 'em all mode still on. That's not really being effective to us. Time-based encounters, I figured would be fun to do. So Pokemon that are found in different seasons, those encounters will also be changed. Random learning, and any Pokemon can learn any HM. In Gen 5, you don't really need that because HMs are not required at all in Black 1, White 1. Bless you. Stop that. And there's no move tutors in Black 1, White 1. Field items are random, and we can't ban bad items because then there's not going to be any chance to find some items for collections like the Soul Dew, Grizzly Sword, Adamant Orb, Buster Sword, and certain other items. Shop items, we've banned regular items, but obviously not bad items. And we'll let the prices go buck wild.
Yeah.
And we could add cheap rare candies for obvious reasons. We're not going to. However, if you have a Pokemon pickup, we've randomized that item pool and we banned bad items for that person. Alright, Pokemon types are unchanged and updated type effectiveness. Ghost is neutral against Steel, and so is Dark. Pokemon palettes is something that we could change, but I felt like probably don't need to. And if the game supported it, we could have a custom player graphics. I'll keep a lookout for future games if we want to do that. I think mostly that's just like an effect for like the Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance. Alright, and finally the miscellaneous tweaks. The fastest text, we have to keep an eye out for spamming A in a trainer battle because that can crash the game. We have the National Dex at the start of the game. We're not banning the Lucky Egg, even though Tristan's probably hacked 5 in. That, you know, in the first game.
I didn't have a single lucky egg last game, so
Professor Juniper will eventually give you a free lucky egg in the base game and charge some cavern, but it's now randomized.
Oh.
We are balancing static Pokemon levels. Only applies to fossils. So instead of getting them at level 20, I think they'll be like at level 40. I think. You can run without running shoes. Not that. I don't think Black and White actually give you running shoes at all.
Doesn't your mom give you one after a phone call?
Maybe.
My mom doesn't do anything. She doesn't have legs.
True. And HMs can be forgotten like any other move.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I'll let you know. I had a friend come over and get really drunk on July 4th and then call my mom. Or when my mom called me on July 4th, he answered and was like, "Hi, Mom," and doing that thing that friends do. And she goes, "Is this one of your friends that thinks I do or don't have legs?" And of course, him being drunk, he said, "Does your mom not have legs?" And I said, "Thanks, Mom. That's another one that thinks it now."
Yes!
Anyways, that's all the settings we're going to do, so I will pause you yet again and bring you back when we're in the game to get us to the catching tutorial. So I'll see you in another second. Alright, YouTube, now we're going to go do the catch tutorial and get our started. There we go. Okay. You guys do that like this almost the same time. Oh, it's Professor. And this is. Ooh, they were able to randomize. I think last time that we did this, it was still at Minchino.
Got a big on.
Got Vibrator. Not the ball. What's your name? Man, we get touch screens. Seven letters is enough for me.
Same.
Sharon. Bianca. Unfortunately, those things can be randomized.
That's sad. Oh
This
well.
video may not even be an hour long.
Oh, spring.
But we've been on for 4 hours.
Yeah,
We had a lot to work through at least.
we did.
We spent a lot of time just yapping about Pokemon tier lists too.
We did. I made the tier list and then I was like, I don't like how any of this is working. And I was starting to record.
Oh right, I'm an hour behind, so my daytime's different.
Yep. I'm putting my Mario Party skills to test to try and catch up with Tristan.
Saving first, because that's what I do.
Ah, I should have done that.
I'm gonna change that.
Just don't click anything yet. Just don't click anything yet.
I won't.
So battle scene on, battle style set, mono sound.
I gotta go do all that afterwards.
Yeah, I'll just do it.
Wait,
I'll just do
can
it
I-
after the battle.
Can I press B and back out of this?
Nope.
Aw. That's okay. I'll have the chance to do it while you're doing your outro.
I've brought 3
Right.
Pokemon, one for you and one for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokemon. Princess Toadstool.
Don't destroy a
Peach.
don't destroy a whole room while you're at it.
All right, and I'm gonna click left. Huh. Guys,
I think. Isn't it not supposed to be different here?
it is. Let's pick one and see if maybe we just don't know what's going on.
I think this might. Well, let's get into a battle first.
Yeah.
This seems off.
It randomized.
Rinka.
Champion.
Oh, Art Major.
Biker.
I think we scoped this.
All right.
Well, episode 0 goes.
Meteor Mash.
Night. What the hell is Night Days?
I have workable attract as a starter Pokemon.
The Snivy has Scald.
Tristan Snivy has like leaf blade.
Ooh.
Wait.
Okay.
Temping with Flame Body.
How did it not randomize the Pokemon?
It randomized everything else.
Huh.
Huge
Okay, well I won.
No!
What is this? What have we done?
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're not gonna reach that catch
Here.
tutorial, and this is gonna be the end
Nope.
of episode 0. Shit!
Yeah,
You gotta leave it like this, right? You just gotta put. This is just. They need to
Here,
know.
grind.
Because I think
I just want to know if the outside Pokemon are randomized.
Okay, I mean, I
But the
guess.
starters should be randomized too.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going back in. Okay.
Yeah, you battle too.
Okay, so the name's not randomized. The moves are not randomized. The starters are not randomized. No, the moves are randomized.
Everything but the starter itself is randomized.
Yeah, everything but the starter itself.
Did we forget to hit a checkbox or something?
We may have. Alright. Oh, my rival, one of my rivals is Farley.
My resents. I'm fighting an Uma.
Won't be next week.
I'm fighting an Uma. No, not my Resensky.
I mean, I'm gonna lose because it just won't hit Meteor Mash.
What have we done?
We messed up a little bit.
Substitute.
This is what we get for playing God. What the hell is Night Days? Whose movie is that?
Armor.
Whose movie is Night Days?
I think that's Zoroark.
Stoke. Sure,
That thing's a water type.
that'd be great. Your Ice Shard still does nothing.
I'll let this Snivy have Slam to take advantage of that huge power ability.
Can you hit one move?
Alright, I'm pretty sure the outside Pokemon are going to be randomized, but I'll check for you guys.
While Tristan's Tepic has Slam and you have a Snivy with Slam.
Yep.
Sheer cold!
Wow.
Yeah, you're not learning to still wing, buddy. You're a pig. And pigs can't fly.
I think we might have messed up a checkbox somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one of them.
What's going to happen now is that we're going to probably re-randomize next week off stream or off recording.
We should probably start next episode with right in front of the box.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know why I kept talking to him.
Well,
This is the one way
since
to
I
start.
said around 8:15 or 8:20, we have time to go through the files just so I can see if I would have had rare eggs or something. Or lucky eggs or something.
Yeah, I do want to, like, see Pokemon.
Can I go out in the world yet? Or
No.
Oh my god, this ain't even
You
worth
have to
doing.
watch, family issues.
This isn't even worth doing.
No.
I'll see pretty weird family issues there.
Oh, I thought it'd be like, oh, it's dark out for us and like it's okay for you. It's just like, no, it's just broad daylight for you, AJ.
got my smartphone Pokedex.
Well, this is good practice. This is good practice.
Since it's the one I'll call you Tristan.
Oh wait, so mine's gonna be Butters in this one, right?
Yes. And I did not get mine.
Butters.
Thanks.
Bosters.
Boston. Hey, I'm Boston.
Boosters. Boosters.
Boston's home for imaginary friends.
Hey, welcome to Boston's home for made-up guys.
Are we still doing?
Not random.
Are we just gonna do the first encounter and then stop?
Yeah, because we kind of just need to see,
To make sure we didn't skip something else.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure that the Pokemon. I'm sure. But also, you know, I like to make sure that I can have a chance to pick my Eevee as well as, I don't know, maybe your Raikou. Who's to say?
Just throw at me Zekrom from the beginning so I can just trounce and the first battle.
Yeah.
See, I just want to know which shiny I'm going to get first, you know?
Right.
Right.
Actually, Tristan
This is actually legendary.
I swear if he gets... I hope he gets a shiny and then has to kill it.
What? Oh.
Yeah, Tristan, I want you to have blood on your hands.
Shiny blood.
Alright, Butters first is...
Hey! Let's throw this.
Oh my god,
AJ!
We're throwing
It's me!
it away.
AJ, you're back!
Tristan, why'd you release him? Also, why did the anime logic apply and now AJ's level has shrunk? And he's gonna get beat up by a Snivy.
I got zapped by a Zekrom. I can't help it.
AJ made it to the part 2.
Which it made no sense that just having no electricity doesn't mean I can't kick ass. Stupid ass enemy logic.
Spatial Rend!
This is me.
Watch it,
Yeah,
great.
that.
Okay.
You know, it had that. That was one of its moves.
No, you had Draco Meteor.
Like Draco Meteor.
Oh, it was Draco Meteor. That's right.
Okay, I would've got an Elekid. That's not bad.
Pokeball. Come on now.
What else is in this grass? Elekid and Vulpix. Not bad, but not great.
Alright, well, while we are doing this, I'm gonna look up the, my log real quick.
Yep, I'm gonna do that next. I just want to see first 2 Pokemon.
Elekid and Vulpix, that's it. I'm kinda glad this was not the run.
Let's see.
Tropius.
Start Pokemon.
Okay.
That's on PK. Oh, right, I forgot.
Oh, I don't want to see you.
So, it looks like maybe the randomizer messed up because it did say custom mode, but in the log it does say Snivy type take off. So I'll play around with that this week. And I will try to figure that out.
But we changed one of the Pokemon specifically, so how come that didn't show up? Does that not overrule it?
I'd love to be able to answer that question, Tristan. I really would.
Okay.
Unfortunately, and I don't know if I've made this obvious. I don't know. And if I haven't made this obvious enough, I do apologize, and that's on me for not being clear.
No, I got you. I just, you know.
But I do.
I got you. Okay, I've only seen one Pokemon. I hope they didn't double up on it.
I'll look at this through this week. It's nice to know. I'm looking at my background right now. It's nice to know that I've lined up the Pokemon trading card packets. Oh, wow! In such a way where the black and white first run and trading card game names. On the bottom left is restroom, and it says black and white. And then on the top right is Zekrom, and its packet says ach and white. So that's
Beat boot?
I'm glad we're not making this the run.
I'm glad. YouTube. I'm glad. No points this week, luckily, and hopefully no points next week. Bye.